Hi everyone, it's Dawn, and here in Ottawa it's snowing. There's snow all over the ground. It's slippery and rainy at the same time. Like everything's wet. It's just, here comes winter in Canada. So what am I thinking about doing? What am I thinking about cruising? Am I thinking about heading to the Caribbean or Bermuda or Mexico? No, I'm thinking about cruising to Alaska. That's right. Alaska 2020 has finally been announced on all the cruise lines that I was looking at. I checked out all the different cruise lines, the ships. I had particular itineraries I wanted. I wanted to make sure that if people wanted a balcony, there were enough balconies on this ship that I could get as many as I wanted for those people. Also, I wanted to make sure we did Glacier Bay. I wanted to make sure we had an inside passage cruise. And so after looking at all that, it got basically narrowed down to two ships, and I ended up choosing one, and then I changed my mind and chose the other. So I originally chose the Grand Princess with Princess Cruise Lines, but after I started studying the ship a little more and just realized the space was just a little underwhelming, so I decided to move up. And that's right, I decided to book the next group cruise to Alaska on June 13th, 2020 from Vancouver to Anchorage on the Royal Princess. So as you all know, I've been on the Royal 3 times this year. It has plenty of deck space, it has great entertainment, really good dining, and it's a beautiful ship. And I thought, well, what could be better than taking this ship into Alaska with all that deck space and all those balconies on these ships. Remember, like 85% of the ship is balconies, so I thought it would be perfect, especially when you have an inside passage right from Vancouver. You don't sail around the outside and miss half the inside passage. We start through the inside passage, so it doesn't really matter what side of the ship you're going to be on. You're going to have great views and great vistas. Not only does it go into Glacier Bay, it also goes into the College Ford area where we'll see other glaciers and other areas. And it's also a prime area for migrating whales during that time. So I'm really hoping we have some humpback sightings and killer whale sightings all during our cruise. Of course, we're going to stop in Juneau, a very popular location, Ketchikan, and Skagway. So we're getting the main stops along the way, we're getting the best glaciers, and we're doing the inside passage. I think this cruise is absolutely going to be perfect. So we're going to use the cruisingwithdawn@hotmail.com. I'll leave the information down below. If you're interested at all, send me an email. Please put on the caption on the title Alaska so I know which of our 2 groups you're talking about. And if you're booked with our group cruise already for April, and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to go on this Alaska cruise as well, email me as well, because I have an idea that will get you some more onboard credits, because we can do some bookings when we're on board the group cruise that will give you some onboard credits, and it will it just adds more money to your vacation. So like cheaper wise, that is, not more expensive. Now right now, because the cruise is so far out, it's over 1.5 years away, that there's no sales for these cruises. Nothing is on sale in 2020 for Alaska, but there will be at some point. So what we do is we've locked in our group price, and this will not be the final price once we get going towards the cruise, because eventually during 2019 a sale is going to come up, like free gratuities or a cheaper cabin price, and I'll be able to book everybody into the new price. So yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about what the price is going to be right now at this moment. Also, here's a secret. Next week, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up. And I'm pretty sure a little bird told me that Princess Cruise Line is going to have one of their dollar deposit days for 24 hours, either on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. So if you want to book out and you're not sure even if you can go, it's, after all, it's not next year, it's the year after, but you would like to join us and hear about it and make your decision along the way and see what the new prices are going to be, you can reserve a cabin for 2 people for as low as $2 on the cruise. So what I will do is I will gather everybody's information. If you're part of my group cruise, I already have your information. You just have to say, hey, sign me up for this type of cabin on the Alaskan group cruise, and I'll do that. But remember, I'm going to have to charge $2 to whatever credit card that you've given me in the past. If you are new and this is the first time and you said, hey, that sounds interesting, I'd like to put down a $2 deposit, send me your information requesting me to get back to you. I'll get back to you. I'll collect all this information over the next 7 days. And when the $1 sale comes in, I'll go in and I'll book everybody the cabins that they were looking for at $2. And then when the price goes to change and we can get the new sale prices and people say, hey, I would like to go in for the onboard credit sale, or I would like to go in at the free gratuities sale, or free drink packages sale, whatever you prefer to go in at, we'll be able to get you into as well. So it's a great time to join the cruise. The price can only go down. It can't go up because I've locked in group prices. And right now I have 40 cabins, 30 balconies, 10 inside. I can get more, but only once I start selling those and reserving those. And again, one of the reasons I chose the Royal is because it has so many cabins compared to the Grand. The Grand has, I think, like 600 cabins less than the Royal, and a lot of them are inside. And the price range for the ships was like $200 difference between the two. So overall, I thought going on the bigger ship with great entertainment on board, more dining options on board, and more space to see those beautiful glaciers and the mountains and all the nature that Alaska has to offer. It's going to be a great time. As you all know, Alaska is one of my favorite destinations and my favorite locations, and I can't wait to share Alaska with you guys. I can't wait to show you why I love Alaska, and I thought June was the perfect month. It's starting to warm up at that point, and the waves of the ocean and everything are pretty calm, even though we're doing an inside passage. So it's calm almost all the time, compared to leaving, say, from Seattle or Los Angeles, where you have those first sea day and the last sea day, you're crossing the ocean and they can get quite rough sometimes. You're going to see going through the inside passage, it's going to be like being on a skating rink. It's just nice and smooth, and the views are just going to be amazing. If you love nature and you love seeing scenic vistas and mountain views, you will love Alaska. And I really hope you consider joining me. Again, I'm going to use the same email for the group cruises as we were using before, cruisingwithdawn@hotmail.com. The link will be down below. Send me an email. Ask me any questions you have whatsoever. Like I said, don't really worry too much about the price right now, because the price that we're going to get will be different than the one that's out there right now. It's the going rate. If you go on Princess right now and you check out what the prices are, that's the price that we have for the group cruise locked in right now. Those prices aren't going to change over the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But next year they will. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like the idea of an Alaskan group cruise in 2020. And I really hope you'll join me. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs, and please think about joining us, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation, maybe even to Alaska.